Hey guys, okay. This is one of the videos I'll be putting up today. I'll have another one in a couple of hours after I take a shower and get some of my scheduling done. But I'm putting up a fitness video in a couple of hours when the Rents wake up and go to work and I have the house to myself for the rest of the day. So, um, okay. Now, I want to be clear on what this site is, and I'll be linking another site by Monday at least. Monday is the deadline for us, or Sunday, more than likely on Sunday. It's the deadline for us to get everything done um, to start preparations for our goals. So, the rest of this week is all about just preparing ourselves and about getting our programs such as FreeWebs, which is what he's using for blogging, and my YouTube set up for my vlogging. So that's mainly what the rest of this week is for. Although today I will be putting up a fitness video, mainly because um, I've been looking up a lot of people who've been doing fitness vlogs, and I think some of the things that I will be doing will help a lot in their steps and their goals. So, well, I'm hoping. And um, along my journey, I want to be able to help other people's journeys. So, as for what the purpose of these all are for one, yes, reaching our goals, but also we'll be doing this on a day-to-day basis. He'll be blogging on a day-to-day basis, and I'll be vlogging on a day-to-day basis. And sorry, I had to move it. On Sundays, me and him will get together and we'll discuss what we want to do for the rest of the week. And every week we'll have a theme. I know next week for my theme, I'm focusing solely exercise-wise on my abs, on my stomach, on my legs, but mostly I'm focusing on below the rib cage, my abs, my thighs, my calves. For my homework, I'm focusing on finishing up things that I'd started, but I never finished, if that makes any sense. Like, I have a couple of questions left in my English class, or my English homework. I have a couple of questions left in my algebra, and I have a couple of questions left in my, I want to start my literature. So technically, next week for my homework itself will be finishing up those two things and starting literature for the rest of the week. So hopefully I'll get at least a chapter done for the rest of the week. And then thereafter, like week 2, I'll focus on solely one chapter in one area. So it'll be like one chapter of math, and that'll be it for that week. And that's a lot, actually, considering that this book is huge. I think I showed you guys, but this book is gigantic. And it's my GED book, so and we'll both have separate goals. Like, we'll discuss them together and see what we're capable of doing for that week, and then we will put up a day-to-day progression, and by the end of the week on Saturday we'll put up an end video on all the things we did for that week, and our success for that week, and our failures for that week. And it'll help us see how far we're getting, and it'll also help other people see how far we're getting and see that they can take those steps as well, and that people are capable of doing this. And he gives more of an aspect on adults being able to do that. Sorry, hold on. He's gonna comment on this because I'm asking. Okay. Okay. I'm talking to him right now. We're laying out things, but I'll be giving an aspect on teenagers being able to successfully do these things on their own, no help whatsoever. Like I can go through, do my homework, correct it on my own, and then go in and take the classes for my GED and be done. Um, so I'll be giving an aspect for teenagers. A lot of people, a lot of teenagers are like, no, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. I don't have the capability of doing this. Well, you know what? If I'm capable of doing it, then other teenagers will be able to as well. And it'll give a firm aspect on that side of the table. He'll be giving an adult aspect. He's 23 years old and will be giving, okay, he might be 23 years old. 22, 23, somewhere in there. Okay, he's in his 20s, early 20s. So he'll be giving a more adult aspect, but how can I put it? He's giving an aspect of somebody going into college or coming out of college or stepping into life, like early adulthood. So he'll be giving an aspect on it to people who are just now working hard and don't think they have the time to do things. Well, he's obviously doing these things so everybody else can too. And it just shows that if one person can do it, then anybody can. And I think that's a great thing to show, and it's a great thing to have, because not all of us have that opportunity. And I have a heavy work schedule, and although his isn't as intense, he still has a work schedule. And we both have things in life that we have to do, but we're squeezing in these other things, and we're setting down our own goals and showing people that we can do it on our own. And even if it's just, if people come back and say, well, you guys did it together, yeah, we did, I guess. At least we had, you know, having just one person to lean on instead of having an army to lean on. I mean, I realized over the years that success, when I saw it, came through lots of people. Like my mother, she became successful, but she didn't do it on her own. She did it with a lot of people. A lot of people helped her along the way. My uncle, a lot of people helped him along the way. My aunt, a lot of people helped her along the way. And this just goes to show that you can be a success and you don't have to have anybody. I mean, technically, me and Richie live hundreds of miles away in different, like, in completely different lifestyles. I mean, he lives on an island. I live in the mountains. I live in the United States. He lives in Canada. So it's just going to show that people can do it on their own, because technically we have to do it on our own. We're just planning things together. So it gives us an aspect where if you fail, you're not failing alone. Somebody has to fail with you, and nobody wants to make somebody else a failure. So it pushes us a little. But we're generally doing this on our own. And if we can, anybody can.